pleased to report that it hasn't exploded during my time with the phone so far. It's here at last. The sequel to the smartphone that wouldn't stop exploding, the Galaxy Note 7, was one of the highest rated smartphones of 2017. The only problem was that Samsung could not find a way to stop them from blowing up. The Galaxy Note 8 promises to solve all that, and I'm pleased to report that it hasn't exploded during my time with the phone so far. Samsung's Note range has always been large, and the new Note 8 is no exception. The 6.3-inch AMOLED panel makes it the biggest screen of the entire Galaxy range. But thanks to a skinny 18:9 aspect ratio, you won't need giant hands to get a grip of this phone. Typing with one hand is still a bit of a struggle, but otherwise, browsing the web and social media is relatively easy to do. The most noticeable thing about the new design is the screen. Samsung has been sticking class-leading screens onto its smartphones for ages now, and this is no different. The Galaxy Note 8 has a super high 2960 by 1440 resolution in the AMOLED panel that's stretched out along the front of the phone. There's pretty much zero bezels here, and the phone really makes the most of its extended screen real estate. Just like the S8, the Note 8 is capable of crazy good brightness levels. Even in bright sunlight, you won't have a problem seeing what's on the screen. Camera-wise, this is the first Samsung to rock dual cameras around the back. The Note 8 has not one but two 12-megapixel snappers, a regular version, and a telephoto camera for zoomed-in shots. The dual lenses also let you take in dreamy bokeh blurring portraits too. Samsung calls that live focus, because you can tweak the amount of blur you get before and after you hit the shutter button. Of course, the Note 8's largest feature is the Stylus. Now, we're not too bothered about the S Pen over at Esquire, so we really didn't use it very much during our review. But that's not to say it's completely pointless. It's a well-designed tool that offers plenty of customization. There are a few must-have Note apps for 2017. Live Messages is a cute way to draw doodles and annotate images, and PenUp is a social hub for sharing your sketches. The whole thing is water-resistant. It keeps the 3.5mm headphone jack and also gives you USB-C charging at the bottom. There's also a dedicated button for Samsung's Bixby voice assistant, if that's your thing. Performance-wise, you get an octa-core Exynos CPU, which is the same as the Galaxy S8. You also get 6 GB of RAM. This makes multitasking a doddle. There's a slightly smaller battery in this phone, but Samsung has said that because it's so efficient, power shouldn't be an issue. As a smartphone, the Galaxy Note 8 is probably the best phone Samsung makes right now. It takes fantastic images, has a huge 6.3-inch screen with almost zero bezels, and boasts top-notch tech under the hood. In fact, the only reason someone might not pick up the Note 8 is purely down to its large size. Those with small hands need not apply, but for anyone who admires larger format phones, this is probably the Samsung for you. Good.